Hi there and welcome to Story Time with Uncle Bill. And I'm hoping to get you ready to eat. We got a spicy one, folks. Today we're going to be doing the Stalekracker and the Cajun two-step. Got the fire edition. Got it at the Walmart. Y'all don't know who's still. Let's fail. You see, you got to wash your hands right quick. Stalekracker's little Cajun dude be cooking them crawfish. Teach you how to cook your shrimp and your crawfish that you can peel it. Does hunting and man, if you don't know how to skin an animal or gut it, squirrel, deer, what did he do the other day? Rabbit. Hands on. That's what he's known for, this two-step. They had got original on the fire one. We're gonna go fire. Man, I've been sitting here thinking, the only time I really was down in Louisiana, Mississippi area was during Katrina. Let me show you what we're gonna be cooking. We're making chicken and rice. Some spicy chicken sausage and rice. Look, we even got some green onions. You know, I don't even cook too much. Oh, we got some old chicken breast right there. We cooked the chicken breast in that water. Then we're gonna put the rice in right now. And got some pre-boiled rice, so it only takes 10 minutes to cook. Stay here in North Carolina, Jacksonville, North Carolina. We're doing a lot of remodeling homes and stuff. One of the guys that my stepdad uses as a subcontractor, he had some family down in Mississippi, and they were loaded with work, and they was paying a couple $1,000, you know, $2,000 a week. However many hours you could work, It was all about piecework too. So we got the rice in. We'll put the timer on, but the timer is really irrelevant. Just to turn it down. Right there. All right, I'm gonna chop the onions up. I'm gonna put some of this two-step in there right now. Yeah. I didn't put anything in there when the chicken was boiled. Just boiled the chicken. It was straight water. Whole bunch of it. Stir it up. Just didn't pan out at all. I was more interested in drugs than anything. And there's a whole nother story. We're gonna get right to the point. So I ended up hooking up with this woman. She was actually buying crack from another woman. And I was a go-between. And I never really had a place to stay other than these abandoned motels. And once the motel got figured, we didn't have nowhere to stay. I was staying in before this, I was staying in a $1 million house on the bay, right? You can see the bridge. So I watch the sunrise off the bridge every morning. Go out there and cast net, catch trout and mackerel swimming by, shrimp. It's beautiful. Didn't have a bottom floor. Some of the walls on the bottom floor were plastic, but the actual solid wall, you could look anywhere from the middle of the house and see the neighbors. If you looked in the backyard, you saw that view. I saw the river, the bay, or whatever that was, the beautiful water. It was a deck down there. It was beautiful. When I looked to my right, I saw the neighbor. When I looked to my left, I saw the neighbor. When I looked to the front, I saw the neighbor across the street. There wasn't no, I'm telling you, there wasn't no bottom floor. 3-story house, big, huge. That's the first time where I saw ramjack, the people that, I'm going to pull this chicken. And we're going to cut this sausage up next. Yeah, you want to watch it? too low? And just be top of my head cooking it. I bend over. So anyway, she ended up hooking me up with this dude that stayed out in Covington, Louisiana. Rich spot, but I wouldn't know it at the time because he took me out into the woods, and I don't remember the town name because there's nothing around it for hours. It might not even, well, sure it had a name, but I never learned it. There wasn't no reason to. The place didn't have running water. It had electricity. I had 2 lights. I had a refrigerator, and I could use a TV, and it had 3 DVDs. It had Anger Management, Waterboy, and something else, and I watched them a million times. Now we got a chicken breast. I'm gonna half shred, half cut these. Loved it out there. Now I didn't have no running water, so I actually had to take a bath in a creek that was it was probably like a mile and a half down this field. And I had to walk it the first month, and then dude brought a 4-wheeler out there to me after he made me the foreman of the job. Come to find out, dude had a really big house. I'm gonna put some oil in this pan. I mean, a really big house. In an apartment complex. Like 50 units, and they're like 2,000 square feet unit. I mean, they are huge. I mean, they are damn much. They're like houses. It's a big place. And I got to work on, and this is after Katrina now, so things are devastated. Put some of that, he called oil in the pan. Got the good rolling bull right here. So everybody's in a hurry. Everybody needs a place to stay. For the most part, the apartment complex wasn't that bad. They had one come open, needed the floors done. We was in there working as hard as we could. This woman came in. She had 2 kids, a husband, and a dog. They just had to get in there. They had to. They had the money. They needed a place to stay. And my boss man needed the money. He had all kind of addictions that I didn't know about. All kind of addictions. And so he's like, hey, look, man, they got to move in. You know, they said they don't have a lot of stuff. They won't be in the way. Like, all right, you know, we do what we got to do. So the husband comes in first. He's just a little short, little round dude. Kind of looks like a hobbit. 2 kids, cool. Dog comes in. He likes to be my friend. The woman comes in. She walks through the door. She ain't been in the door about 10 seconds and farts. Loud as hell. I mean, it was loud. I am dying laughing. Oh, sorry. Oh, God. Oh. Damn. She goes, don't mind me, I got a little problem. I got this thing. And it was, I had to go look it up. I don't remember what it was since then. And I come up with the most You gonna two-step it. I want the chicken red. Because I'll probably fart 500 times in front of you. I don't even say excuse me no more. It just gets out of control. It's just part of my life. You just have to excuse me. I hope you understand. I say, hey, I do. We're only going to use 2, maybe 3 spices if we use salt. But, you know, I got to have this. If you don't cook with this, folks, just try it. Thank you later. Remember, we already boiled the chicken, so we don't want to cook it to death. We just want to season it really, really, really well. I want to be able to taste the chicken that's different. So, what we're gonna do? Oh, he got his little face. While we wait, we hydrate. And if you're wondering, that's Diet Dr. Pepper. This is what it is. Oh, plus we're gonna put one of these in the rice. Oh yeah, that's pretty there. And she would. We be sitting over there working. She come walking by. I mean, all the noises talking. You can come up with all the, you always talking shit. I hear you over here. Oh, that smells like Vaseline. You come up with all the fart jokes. And with her, you would run out of them. And because it's been happening to her for so long, she knew all of them. So she might be in the kitchen and we're in the living room. And I mean, like, literally, fuck. I mean, it'd probably be hard for you to understand because it was for me. And I was there. Tearing day in and day out. 3 days we spent there together. 12 hours, 15 hours, and 15 hours. We had to get it done. Whole time. But she didn't work. The second night, though, no, we were there longer than that. 3 days on the floor, probably 5 or 6 days total. Because on the second night, she came over. And some people, man. All right, so this is what we're looking like so far. That's the Cajun two-step fried chickened up. Here we got the rice with the sausage. Coming along nice. And we're going to marry them two in the holy matrimonies right here. And she was cool, man. And I don't know if I said it yet, she was pretty. I mean, really pretty. Body, everything. I mean, she was straight. She knew it. She just farted, man. Let me take and put a little water to get all this goodness out of it. Real pretty. She come up to me and she was like, hey, I talked to my husband about you. And he said if you wanted to and if it was all right with you, that me and you can do whatever it is you want to do. I said, what? She said, oh yeah. She goes, I'm down. If you're down, I'm down. I said, dang, really? She goes, oh yeah. Well, later on that, say that was like mid-afternoon. Well, later on that night, she came down. Well, she didn't come down. She came out all dressed up, looking hot as, she was looking hot. Husband came out, man, he was just this regular dude, real short, man, like round. He was round. And he was like, hey, I heard my wife told you it's all right with me. And I was like instantly embarrassed. Like, oh man, it's one thing for her to say, it's another thing for him, you know? But it was kind of cool too, in a way. And I didn't never do anything. Oh, I wanted to, but I never did anything. Nothing. Decked out. She was looking good. I said, where y'all about to go? She goes, we're about to go to the bar. She goes, I'm about to go get drunk for free. I said, really? She goes, oh yeah. Me and my husband. I said, how you gonna do that? You gonna tell everybody it's your birthday? Oh, she goes, oh, no. So I'm gonna give everybody a chance. Chance at what? She goes, a chance at me for a drink. I said, what do you mean? She goes, when we go to the bar, I'll go up to guys. My husband's sitting at the bar. She goes, hey, I got a proposition for you. I'm going to ask you a riddle, and if you can answer correctly, you get to do anything you want with me. And I do mean anything. And she looked at me dead in the eyes telling me this too. She goes, but if you can't, you got to buy me and my husband a drink. Won't cost you no more than $11 to have a whole night with me. Just answer the riddle correctly. And I was thinking about it in the terms that if she had came up to ask me, looking the way she does, I'd always have to take that chance. Without knowing that she, because I'm pretty sure she didn't stop farting when she went to the bar. She had to do it. No ifs, ands, buts, or it didn't have nothing to do with her diet or anything, whether she ate nothing, ate everything, nothing. That's what her body did. Look it up. Well, what's the riddle? And if you're not really into cuss words, folks, I'm sorry, but it's just a riddle. She goes, if my pussy were to pack up and leave and journey out to sea, how would you bring my pussy back to me? Now, I watched The Makeup Nurse, and after every video, at the end of her video, she has a riddle. I like to say I'm all right with them. They make you think, you know what I mean? But there is a logic to it. You just got to use your nugget. I ain't got nothing for this one. So I said it one time. I'm going to say it one more time because it's kind of graphic. Just for give you an extra second so you don't have to rewind it. If my pussy were to pack up to leave and journey out to sea, how would you bring my pussy back to me? If you, and remember now, if you answer this question correctly, this woman's yours. And she's serious about it too. She's serious about it. She's going to give it up. At least she made me believe it. I don't know. I've been running the good liars in my life. said, I don't have any guess. Here's the answer to the riddle, folks. If that were to come to pass, I strap my balls up to my ass and use my dick as an oar and paddle your pussy back to shore. I probably said, of course, I wrote it down. It still took me a long time to memorize it. So clever, like somebody sat around and wrote that. And because of it, this woman had been getting drunk apparently for a long time. It was an awesome riddle. So can you tell me one more time? That's my thing. If you say something and I like, oh, say that again. If that were to come to pass, I strap my balls up to my ass and use my dick as a lure and paddle your pussy back to shore. Then she was like, when I come home tonight, I'm going to be drunk. But I'm going to be wanting some of you. Man, I like hearing stuff like that. You know what I mean? I mean, just straight up. You got to understand something now. This woman was telling that riddle looking like that. Her husband's right there. Talking about, I want to see you when I'm drunk. Man, I know it's so wrong, man. I still didn't do nothing, but I sure wanted to. And it never really went anywhere. I got her apartment fixed up, and not long after that, I went back home to North Carolina. It was about the next 3 or 4 days. I heard her talk to me through her backside probably about 10 million times, and all different kind of noises, variant sound links. Just oh Lord. And she was so cool about it. Had every joke every now and again. No, it's not the most appropriate thing. But when that's it, man. If you don't watch Stalekracker, he's a good old American boy. He goes out there and catches the crawfish himself in the field. Got a little aluminum little boat thing. Probably should have tried it before I put some in. Let's try this by itself. Let's see. Makes a lot of bulls. Good to the community. Woo! So it's not like a flavor. Ooh. It's got some kick to it. A little salty. Like celery or bay leaves or something. There is no way I'm going to try to read those ingredients. If you ain't never had this stuff, check it out. Yeah, this stuff's good, man. Out of the spoon like that. Cajun 2-step fire. That's a little saying. That's money, dude. You see, put that on a cracker. See the cracker? He got a little cracker assistant. That's the crawdad bag right there. That's a good label. That's the ingredients. Oh, I could read that way better like that. And he don't need my help. he'll have 1 million subscribers if he don't have it for too long. Funny dude. Matter of fact, we'll put it on a cracker. All right. Where you gonna put this? Put it in the bowl. You know what I always forget to do? I always forget to taste the food. Just for some reason, I just don't do it. Like, oh, it's done to me. Now, luckily, Tyler's doing pretty good, so let's see what we got. Carry on. Oh, man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh, yeah. That's what we got, folks. Oh, yeah. She's straight. Oh, she got some heat to it now. Oh, yeah. Sausage, chicken, and rice with the Cajun two-step. Hope I got you ready to eat. Let's see what we got. That's what he said. I'm gonna put that on a cracker, dude. Get some of this chicken. Let me know, Cracker, that how you do it. Chicken, rice, and sausage. Oh, yeah. That is so hot. The heat, wow, you see the steam coming off? I always do that. If you run into her, you'll know. I don't remember her name. She was so cool, people. But you'll know instantly. She's the one to be farting up the place. Don't take advantage of her. And if you happen to watch this, sure good to meet you, man. I really enjoyed it. I'm telling the world about you because I had a good time, and it's one of the best riddles I ever heard in my life. And I hope you have gotten all that you wanted out of it, and that you're doing well. You, your husband, kids, and a long time ago for the dog. I hope he's still alive too. That's the story for today. Hope everybody's having a good day and staying safe. If you can, hit that like button, share the video, subscribe if you haven't. Check out the Stalekracker if you ain't, and Gage, your two-step is legit, man. Check it out.